what do they call it? Being what? Fashionably late or something like that? What's going on, Mike? If you're still here. You're the only one guy. You're the only one here. You're the only one that's willing to go through the torture of watching the most boring live stream on YouTube. I just figured I'd touch base with people, see what's going on, kind of talk about what's going on with all the RC cars and all this garbage. I've got so much trash to get rid of, it's insane. Let's see. I have no organization whatsoever. I think we got like 5 or 6 vehicles, I think. 5 or 6 vehicles that I think are like broken. My tripod's broken. Everything's literally just broken. It's all broken. Kind of, but not. Straighten that out. Tilt that down a little bit. Nice. So who is here? Chef Beardsley, what's going on, guy? Dude, I need organization help here. I just literally have just no room and just stuff all over the place. It's crazy. I have zero organization here. I've got remotes that I don't even remember what they go to. I lost the receiver to my Dumbo radio. It's probably on the bench somewhere. Chef, I think I need like a toolbox like what you've got or something. Some way to like organize tools better, because I think I need the tools to literally just not be on the bench anymore. And there's this fly that's driving around. Driving around. There's this remote control fly driving around here. There's this fly, like only one fly. It's like somehow he made it in. And he keeps dive bombing my head, and I want to kill him. But he's too damn fast. When do you throw away stuff? Like, why am I holding on to this? Why? This has nothing to do with RC, but I thought to myself, oh, maybe I could turn it into a heat sink for something. It's never going to happen. Why am I holding on to it? I don't know. I don't know, guy. Like this. What the hell am I going to use this damn fan for? I mean, I could probably cool a motor and an ESC at the same time. What? Why do I have it? I just don't know. I have no answers. I think I also lost all my screws to the wheels. Oh, no, I didn't. Never mind. They're in the package. Oh, my God. Fruit fly is a protein snack? Nah, I'm good. Nope. I'm good with that. Chef would be getting a little thirsty right now. It's a little yellow, but it's got the pungent aroma of it. As a matter of fact, you know what? I could go for a nice ice cold iced tea. It would probably help. It would probably help. Like, look at, dude. I got like de-solder stuff, solder all over the place. I got packs of gum, Dremels, GoPro, like literally everything all over the place. There's GoPro mounts and stuff just literally scattered all over the place. Pinion gears, just I don't even know what to do with any of this stuff. It's like literally you want to take your arm and you just want to just, wipe your whole arm across the whole thing and just throw it all on the ground and just be done with it. Start off fresh. That's the easy way to start off fresh. Just do the whole arm swipe. And Long Island iced tea. Scruffy Page, what's going on, guy? Vince Vargas, what's going on, man? Yeah, I think I might have to grab myself an iced tea or something. I don't know. The other thing, too, I wanted to talk about was obviously talking about these drag wheels. I've got some drag tires coming that pretty confident they're going to outperform these things. These foams are driving me insane. So it makes no sense. This right here makes no sense. Why would you do that to a foam, or why would you put that foam? I just, point blank, it's like Proline gets your money, right? And they don't throw in the right foam in the pack. When you have a drag tire, you want that you want that contact patch to be flat, right? So why give me a foam that egg shapes my damn tire? It doesn't compress. It doesn't compress enough to be flat. And then as soon as it takes off, I don't know, man. Maybe if the foam was wider and not as tall, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a screw, friggin' fly. I'm going to put a screw into my my drill, and I'm going to put this on the end of the drill, and I'm literally going to spin it, and I'm going to sand the foam flat. That's dumb. You shouldn't have to do that with the money that you pay. It's just them being lazy and go, oh, just throw the foams with the short course wheels in it. Just doesn't make any sense. You want a flat contact patch. It just doesn't work. I can't tell you how many times I tried massaging this stupid foam to try to like flatten it out, get it go to the edges. It just doesn't go. I don't know. Maybe they're expecting me to just glue the foam to the tire and rip it just like that. Maybe that's what I should do. Then that would give it a flat profile, wouldn't it? Couple of burnouts, couple of foam burnouts. That would give a nice flat profile to the tire, right? Instead of using sandpaper. I just don't get it. I just don't. But anyways, like I said, I've got some tires coming that you guys, if you're into drag racing, might be interested in checking out. We're going to test a couple of sets and see how they hook up. So obviously we'll have, I actually do want to get a whole set of, another set of the Associateds, only because I already know how they work. They seemingly actually did fairly well. Granted, it's my first drag tire, so I've got nothing to base it on, other than basing it on how the car eventually performed by going straight. And then by the time the car went straight, the tire was disintegrating. So those last couple of hits that I did with the DR10 kind of was semi-unfair, only because the tire, was obviously, it had holes in it. So it was kind of an unfair traction advantage on one side, which is kind of weird to say that, but it actually gripped the pavement better because it was all chopped up. What's he all excited about? STL Dab, what's going on, man? Smokey's RC, what's happening, man? Ice coffee, yeah, you know what? That might not be too bad, but I think I'm in a mood for a nice iced tea. I got a whole case of iced teas that need to be ripped through. So I'm going to actually get, one of those, those things that I've got that all the RC cars are on. I actually want to get another one because I need to organize. I need to prepare. I need the space, man. This table, this bench got small fast. And this is like twice the size, if not more. This is like 2 to 3 times the size that I used to work on. And it's like, I don't even know how I managed before. Like, it was literally like one car. Maybe that's why. Because I was working on one car at a time. And I finished it. And then I moved on to the next one. Where right now, I've got, how many cars do I have down? So UDR down, Camo X4, Kaiju, T-Max, Max. What else is down? I'm lost. Did I say UDR already? I don't even know. I can't even count. I can't. He's looking at my wife. I can't even count the RCs that are broken now. It's like, it's just too many. It's too many. JORC guy, what are you doing? Thanks, man. Oh my God. Is that a please no drag, man? Or is that for a nice tea? Oh my God. Jo, you were the topic of a discussion on the sidelines, man. Telling you. In a good way. You'll like it. If Mitchell was here, he knows what I'm talking about. Chef might know what we're talking about too. Yeah, Chef does. Chef knows. UDRC, what is going on, brother? What's good? Dude, nothing's good. Every RC that I've got is broken. Well, not, but I feel like it is. When you've got your main RC... Okay, so I'm wrong. All right? So... He really likes my wife. Should I be jealous? It's funny. I gotta move a toolbox in here. Because I can't deal with this anymore. This is just... It's getting out of control, man. Wait till you guys see what's coming to the channel tomorrow. Tomorrow. You guys are gonna freak. Well, I don't know. Maybe you won't freak. I know a couple of people are gonna freak out. Probably like Justin O'Neill and somebody else. I just the organization's garbage here. I have, you know what? Does it ever get, you know what? All right. So for you guys that are actually part of the Facebook group, right? We are going to do a theme day. It probably should have been today because I try to do it's like a gun going off. That's what I hear. Somebody's either, it sounds more like a gun. It's probably fireworks. But actually, that sounds like a gun. Somebody's probably shooing away the coyotes. So on the Facebook group, one of the things that we were trying to figure, we always try to figure out, like the moderators, we talk and we try to plan out like some theme days, just to kind of like, you know, make it fun, I guess. I mean, if you call it fun, it's basically just to get engaged, just to like, you know, jumpstart people, because you join a group and what happens is sometimes you join the group and forget, you know, that you joined the group or whatever, and we're just trying to keep it active. So we come up with like theme days, or try to anyway. And one of the theme days that I want to come out with, which rhyme-wise, like I try to do that. I try to make it like flow. So like it was going to be like Thrashed Out Thursday or something like that. And it basically had something to do with, maybe I got to come up with something better, but basically had to do with, I think what spurned it was because I've got so many broken RCs that I thought to myself, man, should just post like some kind of a post that talks about, you know, who's got the most RCs that are broken at one time. And I think right now I'm probably king of the group for the most non-maintained RCs, because the reason why the UDR, I'm guessing, my best guess from what I pulled apart, my best guess is that wheel, that driver's side rear wheel, the reason why I ended up getting melting was most likely because the bearing got hot because of lack of grease. Now that thing had been submerged several times. When I took it to New Hampshire, there was this awesome bash spot, thrash spot, driving spot, whatever you want to call it. And I mean, the thing was submerged up to the guys' heads. So, well, to their necks anyway. And so, you know, that everything was underwater, and I kept driving. And when I think back on it, I never maintained it. I never cracked it open. I just forgot. I guess I forgot that the thing was submerged, and now I paid the price because where is that piece of plastic? Because this piece of crap hex, or it's not even the hex that's, well, it is kind of jacked up now. It would still work though. I'm fairly confident. Well, maybe not. Well, no, maybe it would. Fairly confident that would still work. Now that I look at it on camera, that's real bad. See, once I see it on camera, it definitely looks a little bit worse. Focus. Now, whatever, you saw it. How come it's not? Why is it focusing on my face? So, I have got... thank you to Earl Moorhead. I've got I got some pieces coming for the UDR to square away this piece of crap, which is probably fine. The stock replacement's like $5 or something like that, or $9, or it's pretty cheap. But I don't want this to ever happen again. But then again, the reason why it happened was because I didn't maintain my stuff. So if you don't do the maintenance, like what I talk about, I talk about it all the time. I talk about not necessarily the cleaning aspect, because for me, I'm not that kind of guy. I'll thrash the RC and I'll literally just put it away. I just don't have time for that. I don't care about a clean RC. I can definitely understand why people do, because that's what you want. That's your, thing. And that's great because your stuff looks amazing. But for me, I don't know. It's just, I guess I like, what's that game? Russian roulette. I guess I like that. You take an RC out and it's like a 50-50 shot of whether it's going to survive. And obviously every time you take it out, that percentage kind of decreases, not in my favor. So it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Because I guess, like a couple of people have said before, sometimes it's literally about working on the RCs. It's about like making them better or fixing them, or, I do like fixing stuff, but I do like getting out there and ripping it. So it's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. This is the time when I'm actually asking for rain days. So I feel like it forces me to be inside to do a video about working on a car. But in order to work on the car, this piece of garbage, all this crap's got to be out of here, because you can't functionally work. But isn't that a nice little tray right there? This was tossed out. This was a tray that was tossed out. I have no idea what the heck was in it. Probably like cookies were in here or something. But that's a perfect parts tray, other than having difficulty finding the black screws. But you don't throw something like that out. That's perfect. Look at that. I think it even had a cover too. Maybe I should go dive into the recycle bin after the cover. I think I did see a cover. Oh, is Riff Raff here? Eddie Sambria. What's going on, guy? It's been a while for you. You fix them ASAP? Nah, dude, I don't. I feel like what happens is what I prefer to do just for myself. I want a massive parts list to fill and then add plus some. You know what I mean? I just, it feels more, you know, I don't like getting like, you know, a piece, open up the package, ooh. And then a couple days later, you get a piece, open up the package, ooh. What I want is I want like the big box that you bust open and you dump out a whole mess of parts. So many parts that you forget what parts you bought, and that has happened. That has actually happened a couple of times because it doesn't, like sometimes when you get a part, right? Obviously you know what it is, right? But there's a lot of parts that I get that because it's a part number and it doesn't actually say what it is unless I specifically know what it is. Like, let's just say I'm ordering parts for like 4 or 5 different cars all at once. Maybe that's where it makes sense, UDRC. Because at least you know the parts that you're ordering are for that vehicle that you've got that's broken. That kind of makes sense. But for me, I just like the big box of just trying to figure it out. There's 1, 2, there's 2 boxes over there. 3 boxes. Oh, crap. There's 3 boxes of, hey, man, you just got to figure it out. So I'll have to like waste time, which is what I hate. And I'll have to look up part numbers and go, oh, yeah, this is for that. I just don't know. Robert Edge, what's going on, guy? Right, you're absolutely right. It definitely can. So even like my MT that I broke, I feel like in that CV joint or that CV axle, I can almost guarantee that was already broken, but I just didn't notice. Because the cup broke on the opposite side, I have a feeling that the joint actually was fractured, and I just didn't know. Probably because it was dirty and I didn't clean. But I would never know anyway because I wouldn't check that. I only just focus after the broken stuff. So don't forget to eat your Nutter Butters. They're pretty good. Wash them down with a nice iced tea, ice cold iced tea. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get an iced tea. I'm thirsty. Now this right here, this is a iced tea is good for you. What does it have? Those antioxidants and all that stuff in it. So like something like this, all right? I'm looking at this. Oh, okay, I know what this is. That goes with that. I don't know. Let's put it this way. The junk drawer in my kitchen this morning, this is how I know that I obviously keep way too much stuff. Like my pinion gears. Why do I have my pinion gears right here? When I've got like a drawer, I've got an empty drawer that I can throw my pinion gears in. You know, just take them out of this pack and get rid of the pack and clean off the bench. It's not like I don't need to know what it is. Trash Ninja actually I should have done what he was telling me to do. I guess there's like a pinion holder or something that you can get. It just makes, I guess it just makes things more organized, a pinion holder. I probably wouldn't even, I don't know, I probably wouldn't even use it. I don't even know. That fly, man, I'm gonna kill it. It's ticking me off. Like, even I got like wheel nuts and all this other stuff that's just like, why am I holding on to antenna tube things? Do you see all that in there? This is a 3D printed parts tray that I made just for small parts, which is kind of a good idea, but I don't know. Like, I just realized what this was. That should stay in its package. Like, why am I holding on to this? What am I going to use this for? I don't know. All right, so there we go. Step 1, pinion gears and grub screws, or set screws. I call them set screws. Who's taking off? Robert Edge? Uh-oh, somebody was saying that was painful to watch. What was? This is just going to play, isn't it?
Don't forget, on your way out, thumbs up.
No thumbs up. What was painful to watch? Oh. No thanks. See, I love answering like this. It was painful to watch. And I just go, yeah, sorry, guy. Oops. Take off the caps lock. Whoop. You know, you get the comments. Whatever. I've learned to literally just leave whatever, like, even if there's a crappy comment now. Well, not even now. When there are crappy comments, I just leave them. Like, it's that thing, right? Freedom of speech. Everybody's free to say whatever they want. As long as you don't hurt anybody, you know? You're not hurting my feelings. I could care less. Like I said, I'm just out here to rip it. I'm just out here that if I can make content that, you know, people like, that's... I can't even believe I'm using the word like content and all that stuff. It's still crazy to me. It's still crazy. This hobby is a stinking blast. If you're not involved in the hobby, you should try it. Give it a shot, man. If you're not involved in and this, obviously I'm talking to the people that, you know, might come in later because they're curious and maybe they let the thing go on for like half an hour for some strange reason. If you're not into the hobby, give it a shot. You might like it. You just might. But then again, what do I know? I can't do this. This is too much. It's too much work to organize. JORC. What? Let's see how long this drag fad lasts. The van will live again when the drag boredom sets in. Guy, you have no clue. If you don't like, all right. If I can make in my head what I'm trying, if I can make happen what's, yeah, you go. If I can make if I can make what's in my head happen, I think you'll actually like it. Even though you're an MT nut, I think you'll like it. Don't get it confused. You know I'm an MT nut too. I like my MTs, but I also like that thing. That thing right there. Maybe the wheels from that thing could go on that thing. Turn that thing into two-wheel drive. Oh my god. RC Master, what's going on, guy? Wow, what's going on? What's Larry doing now? Wait till you see what happens to the ground pound. Oh no. Mitchell, what are you doing, guy? Uh-oh. Drag van and put it out of what? Drag the van and put it out of its misery. Right. But anyways, don't you guys agree with this, right? You should see how stupid the tire looks. Why should I have to sand this goddamn foam down? I paid money for drag wheels and drag foams, not drag tires and short course truck foams like for dirt. That's not what I paid for. Why doesn't it have a flat edge? That doesn't make any sense. Needs a flat edge. All right. It needs a flat edge, but it also needs to come out just a little bit more to keep that profile across the top or the bottom of the tire, whatever. It needs it just to come out a touch more to almost like keep the rubber more taut. And that way, when it starts to implode, I don't know. What am I talking about? I think these things are too thin, number one. Like, just feeling these things, I feel like I'm going to get like 5 burnouts with this thing and probably like about 10 launches, and then this thing is done. That's not cool. And Proline knows that too. It's all about this. They could make this rubber a little bit thicker. You know what I mean? They don't have to make it like a balloon. That's literally what it's like. You know those punching balloons? Like when you were a kid, it was a balloon that you'd blow up and it had an elastic band on it and you could just punch the balloon. That's literally what this thing is made out of. It's like a punching balloon. I'm not happy with it. I'm definitely not. It needs to be a thicker rubber. They're going after that when they probably should just maybe give a little bit more. You know what I mean? That's why I want to try. That's why I've got those drag tires coming. When you see what those drag tires are, hopefully they're what I think they are. I really don't know, other than I talked to the guy, and the guy's a wicked awesome guy. He definitely stands behind his stuff. 100%. You ordered foams from Banggood, and it didn't have... Are you serious? That's when you get a hole saw. You get a hole saw and you hole saw your own foams. Holy crap, are you kidding me? Wow. That way they were really giving you your money's worth then. So what they're thinking was, it's like they gave you the donut and the hole. So what are you complaining about? You got more for your money. No, I didn't. I had to do more work. Those drag tires are trash. Yeah, I know they do, guy. I know. Trust me, I know. I know what you're saying. I'm totally on board. You know I love my MTs, man. But when you see drag van, if you're... I can't even say if you're not a guy if you don't like it, because girls like it too. So it's like, you're not human. How about that? You're not human if you see what I create. You are not human if, like, you just don't go, that's what he did? You know what I mean? Like I said, the majority of it can go backwards. The only thing that cannot go backwards is the body. The body can't go backwards. Drag Van has a 4-month shelf life. No, Drag Van has a four run shelf life. Jack Jr. Brazier, what's going on, guy? Come on, you knew it was coming. You had to have known it was coming. Just by the fact that I was making all of this stuff, you had to have known. You had to have known something awesome was coming. I'm not getting anything done here. It's too much of a mess. I just don't know where to start. That's most of my problem. I don't know where to start because it's too much of a mess. Gonna get boring fast, and you'll wish it was still an MT. I don't know, man. Jason Pittman, what's going on, man? Watching at work again. That's awesome. Sipping on that tea, huh? Yeah. Lane, guy, what's going on? It's been a long time since you've been around. You've been hiding from the COVID or something? Yeah, the DBXL, yeah. The thing rips it pretty good. You know what's funny? It needs more. It definitely needs more. It's I'm starting to, and I'm not downing the DBXL. I'm not downing it at all. It's an awesome machine, but it needs more power. Needs more speed. Needs bigger wheels. The wheels that it has allows too much slip. Not enough bite and grip. Yeah, and I know it's going to be a strain on all the other components, but I've got tires and wheels coming for that should help its hookup. So instead of constantly doing a 4-wheel burnout, hopefully maybe now it'll do wheelies. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. Fog City, what's going on, guy? So dies the van. J.O., if you don't, man, telling you got to be eating your words. You're going to be eating your words. If you don't eat your words, then you're not human. You're not human. You're a stinking alien guy. Serious. You're going to like it. Like I said, if I can make what's in my mind happen, which I'm fairly confident that I can, there's a couple of little minor unknowns, but yeah, there's a couple of things coming to the channel. There's something coming to the channel tomorrow that might be a surprise. Might be a surprise. I don't know. I haven't figured out how, and this one I will unbox the day I get it. How about that? Because I just have to. I have to. It should be here tomorrow. Should. We'll see. I don't know. Nowadays, you don't know anything. What is all this crap in my cup? Wow, that was a good iced tea. All right, number one. Get all the remotes off your bench because they don't belong on your bench, right? Make sure they're all labeled. This one, I obviously know what it is because this is the newest Red Cat remote. It's the black edition remote. It's got the black, screen thing here. It's just different. Black stickers. So I obviously know which vehicle this goes for. This is obviously how I take care of my other remotes. I'll write what the vehicle is, MT Sport, MT whatever, DB Pro, even if it's, you know, because I have like a bunch of the same kind of remotes. So remotes need to get out of here. I've got a bucket full of donor car. So that's where that, you know what's funny, man? I just realized something. So for the longest time, you know how I've got those orange organizers, you know, these things right here. For the longest time, one of them was missing one of the drawers, and I was like, where the hell is it? I just found it right now. It's right here. It's got a bunch of transmission parts in it. Oh. Yeah, didn't even realize. Man, that actually almost looks like the slipper clutch close to. Looks like there's a bearing missing on it. I don't even know. But this is a donor box. This will be for a project. Something that, you know, something that could use some halfway decent parts. Chassis mint. That's the one with the transmission just exploded on me. So this right here, low C tenacity DB Pro. This thing's going to get a total teardown. There's definitely some looseness happening here. So we're going to see what's going on. We'll see whether if I have to shim stuff or buy new parts or whatever. But this thing, even if this thing needs parts because it's worn out, if that's even the case, I don't know. But this thing, man, I keep not throwing around the favorite word. This is my favorite buggy. I absolutely love this thing. Yeah, this thing's mint. So there's going to be a series on this thing. Basically just tearing it down. It's going to be, I guess, maybe a basic series or something on this thing. Something like that. I don't know. Just break it down. Anybody that has this car anyway, in my opinion, you already know how to work on an RC. That's why you bought this. That's what I am guessing. Because of its price point and because of what it is. If that was your first vehicle, wow, you bought an amazing vehicle. If that was your first. That'd be nuts if that was your first. Deontay, what's going on, guy? The motor in your Losi DB Pro is being a bugger. The wires are loose inside the can. Lane, guy, you're the kind of guy with this that you can just take that motor and just launch it out of there and put something new in there. That's what you just point blank should do. Just buy a new nasty motor. Put that thing in there. You already know what to do, guy. I don't even know. Love it. Could be a merch slogan for sure. I don't even know. Dude, why do people come up with awesome things? That's actually pretty cool. I don't even know. Scruffy Page. I like that. I like that. I'm writing that down right with your name. I don't even know. That's funny. Riff Raff guy, what's going on? What got destroyed? You saw a video earlier and you were cleaning and disassembling. Yeah, so the UDR, because of lack of care in a number of ways, I think I'm pretty sure I heated up a bearing to the point of where it melted the piece of crap plastic hex that comes on this thing. Why is the focus just junk? Stop focusing on me. Focus on the pot. It melted. Obviously, it melted. It melted this along with, I think, that piece right there. It's got a little. Stop focusing on me. Focus on the pot. Right there. Got a little meltage right there. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to file that. I might just cheap out and file it. I shouldn't, but I probably will. I can just file that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see what happened. See how inside there? Come on, light. I guess you can't see inside there. Never mind. Lack of maintenance. The bearing is actually okay, which is crazy. So here's the nutty part. So the bearing that got the heat is actually perfectly fine with the opposite side bearing had crunchiness in it. Not like a lot, just a little bit of grit. So we broke down the UDR, the rear carrier, into its associated parts right here. And I'm going to do just an assembly video of it. I guess the assembly video, I'll just say at the end. Now, if you want to know how to take it apart, just reverse the operation. I don't know, because I did the disassembly on a live, so I don't know how that would work out. I don't think that, I think you can't, I couldn't like clip grab it and redo it because that would be like reusing footage or something. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Nilla Bean, what's going on, guy? This is your first time here. What's happening? Have you ever done any monster truck class racing? Who, me? No, I don't do any racing. If you're asking me, I don't do any racing. I used to do racing years ago, but that was just on a personal level. Local racing at a local track. Indoor. It was actually indoor. But yeah, I don't do any more racing. I'd rather just, if I raced right now, I'd be getting punched in the face every 5 seconds because I would be that guy that literally would be running people off the road. Like, you know, pit maneuvering. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I'd just be getting punched in the face every 5 seconds. So, and I'm okay with that. But I don't race. Just looking for a basher that you can race. And they have that sort of thing locally. Oh, you have a place locally that you can race a basher? Now, when you say a basher, what do you mean? Because my form of a basher isn't apparently what everybody else's thing is. So when somebody bashes something, it's like somebody took a drag car and said they bashed it. And I'm like, how can you can't bash a drag car unless you smashed it into a curb. Then that's bashing it. Yeah, there you go. Lane will be able to square you away. Lane knows about all this good stuff. That's what's nice. We have like normal people on the channel. We have good people. So like my GoPro stuff, like I just don't know what to do. I need boxes. I threw away so many of my boxes because I was cleaning up. And now I wish I didn't. Because now I've got no way to put things. Oh, actually, I got a box right here. So I keep these boxes. You take all your camera mounts and everything and just throw them in there. Look at this. Look at this funky mount. You want to talk about a camera mount? Holy. That thing's insane. That's all kinds of just adjustments. All right. All GoPro stuff. Even this thing is actually pretty cool. So if you're looking for a mount for your transmitter, this is actually pretty cool. I like this. This one was actually given to me, and I have found some pretty good uses for this thing so far. I actually like this. This is actually also a tripod. Fold that out, turn that like that, and then obviously it's like a funky tripod, but you close it all the way up, something like that, and it becomes like a kind of a tripod. Something different. But it was given to me, and I actually like it. It worked really well on one of my remotes that's hard for my this thing. So now this is what I've been doing lately. Chef Beardsley doesn't have to deal with this. So now what I do is I've got this mount that I bought specifically for some of the remotes that I have. And the name brand is right there. Okay, I cannot pronounce that name brand, whatever it is. But I like this mount better than the Hogue mount that I had. This mount is way better. And then obviously it's got the small rig adapter and then a phone mount on the bottom. But it's a battery pack, and I just leave the battery pack just like literally just connected. Like right now, I should be charging it. And that way I can charge the phone at the same time. Or let's just say I've got a long GoPro wire. Although usually what I'll do is I'll take the same battery pack and I'll stick it in the back of the head strap. But every GoPro right now should be going in there. All these mounts, like this mount right here, I'll probably just leave on here. Well, actually, no, I won't, because I'm not going to be using the UDR for a little bit. But these battery banks are great. I've got a ton of these battery banks. These things are awesome. Definitely get yourself like a battery bank. But like all these session mounts, session 5, my broken session 5. Just put it all in one box, another cage. Those session 5s were actually a really good camera. Really a shame that here's that can. I'm losing everything. Just camera mounts and stuff like that. Stick them all in one box. Trying to get organized here. Put that over there for now. Drag wheel. I don't have enough room. I just don't. I don't have enough room here. Like, why am I even holding on to this? It's never going to go back on the UDR. Why am I hanging on to it? I got no use for it. It blocks camera angles. If you're looking for a cell meter, I'd recommend this cell meter right here. You can get it on Amazon. I think I've got a link for it in the description, not of this, but in the description of some of my videos. I chose this cell meter because it's backlit. Some of them are not backlit. This one is. So when you plug it in, at least you can see the screen better. It's a pretty good cell meter. Jack Brazier, thank you for that. That's right. Hit that like button, man. Earl Moorhead, what's going on, guy? Crispy is here. What's going on, Crispy? Didn't even see you. No one is here too. Jeez, I'm not even paying attention to this chat. Sorry about that. Cletus McFarland just uploaded a video. Like, why? Why am I hanging on to this battery? I'm never going to use this thing again. Because the ones that they have now are so much better. Why am I hanging on to this? For nostalgia? Trash. This camera is actually pretty cool. When I first got this, I actually used it a few times. The Samsung, I got it for free. It's a Samsung 360. The only thing is that the resolution wasn't as good as it could have been. If the resolution was just kicked up just a little bit more, it would have been such a mint camera. I just don't have room. Like, why am I holding on to this? Why? I'm never going to use it. Trash it. Throw it away. This doesn't even belong in here. This belongs in my garage. Why is this even on here? Get out of here, fly. I'll kill you. So what vehicles did I say are down right now? Actually, the Red Cat TRMT8 BS6 is down too because of the shocks. They have no fluid in them. So MT2, MT Sport, Kaiju, UDR, T-Max, Traxxas Max, Camo X4. even my Revo needs a wheel nut. I'm not going to count that. That's not broken. That's just I robbed a wheel nut. I think that's it. So 7 vehicles I've got are broken. Yeah. So right now I've got 7 vehicles broken. That's how many vehicles I have broken. 7. It's terrible. It's a disease. That's what it is. That's a good way of explaining it. It's a disease. Beadlock rings and tires, wheels, whatever. So what I need to do, the whole intent of this was to obviously clean off the bench and literally just lay out vehicles and maybe go what they call old school and write down like what I need for parts. That's really what should happen tonight. Get a big parts list together and then just go nuts. Just get everything that I need plus some. If things are available too. That's the other thing too. Some stuff just still is not available. Like my Habao stuff. These are upgrades. So these are actually upgrades for the MT Sport and the MT2. So these were a new style upgrade. Plastic. But now they actually have CNC upgrades. So those CNC upgrades should be here probably like within a week is my guess. Why am I holding on to that? That's junk. This needs to go over here. What's in this bag? I need more bins too. I need real bins. I need a shelf with like real bins in it so I can start putting like parts where they should go instead of just putting them all over my bench. The whole point of that was to get to this because memory card. Look at that. Randomly just found a memory card. Harbor Freight receipt. Why am I keeping that? Oh. Tax write-off. That's why. Because I got that this year, right? I got that this year, right? Yeah, 2020. Tax write-off. More tax write-offs right here. Oh, excuse me. I think I actually left the rear end in the sink upstairs in the kitchen. Whoops. Can't lose. Dragbugs wheelie bar here. It works. It does work. Can't lose the adapter plate that I made either. Look at that, huh? That's a fit. That was some pretty good 3D printing right there. Drag band. Not drag band. Drag bug. Drag bug. And instead of using my wife's china, now I've got this stuff. Big stack of paper plates. That's what you need. Paper plates. Another GoPro something. Another thing for cameras. This is the bumper off of the Kaiju. This broke. Basically what it was, screws that are right there, and it broke the bottom mounts. So, and the wire just came unplugged, so that was fine. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, yawning. Nice. All right. Slowly getting cleaned up. Slowly. Paper plate. Yeah. They work, you know what I mean? It's all you need. It's got a white surface, so you can see. You didn't even see this, Earl. I went to the recycle bin at our house today to throw away our recycle stuff from the bucket. And right as I open up the trash and I look in, I see this little gem of a tray sitting in the bottom of the recycle bucket. And I'm like, that's not going to be, you can't recycle that. That's a parts tray. And check it out. What did it end up fitting? Everything from the UDR rear end fit right in this perfect little tray. You can't throw stuff like that out. You just can't. It's wrong. It's a waste. So like even this. New in the box, never even opened. It's the light kit for the Traxxas Max. And never even opened it. Just have no use for it. Uh-oh. Who's Jimmy's World? What was Jimmy's World doing? I didn't even notice that. No way 300 seconds lasts forever. What was that though? What was he doing? Was he spamming the page or something? Those bumpers are only $6. Dude, I've got a brand new one. Here, look. Oh, it kills me. It kills me is the brackets. It's the brackets. That's the problem. Look at, I got one right here. Brand new. Not even open. I got a whole bunch of pots for the kaiju. I got a whole bunch of pots. Ah, you know what? That's what we should do. How about if we find out what's going on with the kaiju? Why the kaiju is broken? What was he doing? So that's why. Right. Well, right. We'll use it someday, somehow, like Earl. Seriously, though. Like I'm going over some stuff, and I'm literally like, I cannot throw this away. Because I feel like I could use it for something at some point, and then the day I throw it away, well, not the day I throw it away, maybe like 6 months later, I'll be like, hey, where's that offset funny looking washer thing? It would be perfect for that. That's happened so many times. It's happened so many times. What, Jimmy was hawking his own channel? Oh, advertising his own channel, right. Ah, whatever. He was saying he was having a giveaway on his channel. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's why sometimes you just leave it up to the moderator sometimes. Just no warning, just bam, timeout. Right. Yes, but we will never find that funny washer thingy. Right. Kicked. Oh, he got kicked. Ouch. Dang. Mets put the hammer down. Yeah. Nah, you know what? That, to be honest with you, that is something that I don't do it myself. Like, I won't go on. Let's just say I jump onto Tony's channel, or I jump onto, I was going to say Earl, but Earl doesn't do live yet. Earl, one of these days, do some lives, will you? They're a lot easier than you think. Well, actually, they're not, if you want to pay attention to it. Yeah, I forget it. Just do videos. If I jump on True Boys or if I jump on Tony's channel or whatever, somebody that's live, I will not ever spam anybody's channel and say, hey, go check out my channel, blah, 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 because I just feel it's wrong. Like, I mean, obviously, if you jump on a bigger channel, they have, they grab attention. And I guess I get that people would want to say, hey, check out my channel. But I don't know, even just conscience-wise, I can't do it. I wouldn't want to. Like, it just wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? Like, you're not there. You're there for that person's content. Like, all you guys, you're not actually here for me. You're actually here to talk to the people that show up on this channel, which I've already said. That's like, this is literally the best part. I know you're not here for me. The best part is that we're literally, we're literally like becoming a RC family group kind of thing where we pretty much are getting to know like each other, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? But like on Tony's channel, if I jumped on Tony's channel, I'd never self-promote. Like, because I feel that's this is only me. This doesn't have to be you. This is me. I personally just couldn't self-promote on somebody else's live. I don't know. I feel it's wrong. Enough of that crap. Anyways. Yeah, having a giveaway. Yeah, hey, that's awesome. If he was having a giveaway, that's awesome. It's like that fake. What was that fake? Remember that fake Kevin Talbot guy that came on here, but it actually wasn't the real Kevin Talbot. It was what was it? Kev? I think it was Kev Talbot, but he actually used Kevin Talbot's face. So it's just like I said, it's not this is my own personal opinion. I don't care what people do. Like, I mean, you do whatever makes you happy. That's the whole point. As long as you're not hurting anybody. So like even that guy, right? Wasn't really hurting anybody, but it's like one of those things that, it's just whatever. I just don't care. We're just a bunch of people just hanging out. You guys are literally at my house right now. That's still crazy. You're at my house. So, no, I think it's cool. So anyway, what's going on here? Right, Earl, the hangout spot. Exactly. Right, because if all you guys came over my house, there's no way in hell I'd expect you guys to be like talking to me. You guys would literally be talking to each other. The only reason why you'd be talking to me was because you'd be asking if you could have another beer, another iced tea out of my fridge. Or maybe you wouldn't even ask that, but you'd be asking me, wait a minute, I'd be asking you. I'd be asking you, how do you want your hamburger or your steak? You wouldn't be asking me nothing. You'd just be asking me when the food's ready. You guys are all selfish. Jimmy's World. Jimmy, don't even worry about it, man. It point blank doesn't matter. But that's what, if literally everybody just all of a sudden did that and just spammed a channel, that's when it becomes no fun, because even some of the people that are here, they don't want to see like 10 posts of, hey, check me out, check me out, check me out, because that's happened before. Nobody's saying you're that guy, but you never know. Small storage boxes? What are you guys talking about? Small storage boxes. You don't throw anything away, James George. Right. Oh, I didn't get to the point of what I was saying about the junk drawer in the kitchen upstairs. The junk drawer in the kitchen is so heavy right now, like the stuff that's in it. I was standing next to the stove, wasn't even touching the drawer, and literally I just heard this crash. And as I turned my head, I see the drawer go boom like that. And so the face of the drawer did an inward tilt like that. The back supports that attached to the back of the cabinetry, they like slipped off. So that tells you how much junk. But it's not junk though. It's all good stuff. All these little widget pots. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've needed even a screw or something for here, or a bolt or a whatever. I've even a spring. And I've gone to that junk drawer in the kitchen and literally found just about everything that I've ever wanted. And I've got junk drawer. Like, look at this thing. Earl, you'd probably have a fit over this. This even gives me a little bit of a fit. This, I have had this for, when I show you this, all right? Actually, yeah, I can show you. I have had this container. I'm not kidding. I have had this container for probably 30 years. I've had this container in this state. Look at all of the gold that is in this container. It is literally everything from, yeah, you know what that is. What is that? I know, Earl, you know what that is. To this. To this. Like, I mean, this. Like, the amounts of just awesomeness that is in this 30-year-old real true blue Tupperware too. I think this is real. Yeah, this is real Tupperware. I have had this thing for about 30 years with this crap in it, and I keep adding to it and pulling out of it. There is so much stuff in here. Look at Earl. I know you know what that is too. Any car guy knows what that is. What else is in here? Even irrigation clamps. Why do I have irrigation clamps in there? I don't know. And some of the stuff, I actually know what it is. Hose clamps. I mean, everything's in here. Hood insulation. Hood insulation. A washer nozzle. Why do I have a hood washer, spray washer nozzle with the gasket in this thing? I have no idea. Look at this. Any car guy knows what that is too. Why? Oh, I'll use it for something. You know what that is? Dude, this is literally a box of gold right here. And I've had that thing for 30 years. In that state. Like, just always just, there's even solder in there. For a wire loom. You know what I mean? Can use it for something. Don't throw it away. What the hell? Now, I don't know why that's in there. That actually should get tossed. Like, why do I have I would not use an old plug. So I can toss that. But, yeah, I don't know. Just everything's in there. I can't tell you how many times I go to that container right there. And I just pull like everything out of it that I need. Even got the small little hose clamps in there. Everything is in here. The massive, so these are the washers that are for the inside wheel well of late 70s Trans Am. It's a wheel well, like the inner fender washer. Why do I have it? This, I know exactly what this is for. This was for my 1976 Trans Am that I had. Actually, it was the Formula Firebird. This is for the grab bar that attaches to the dashboard. It's one of the little bezel pieces. Why do I still have it? I have no idea. You keep everything. Just keep it all. You'll use it someday. Mets RC, what is that? Thank you for that, man. My orange bin is the middle drawer to your toolbox. That's awesome. And it's got everything you need in it. What's that? But you'd have to drive Big Black. What did I miss? What did I miss? I'd fly to your house to help out anytime because RC Guy is family now. Earl, you already know the same damn thing, man. The guy already said. Earl and I were talking. I was like, Earl, man, if you and I lived close enough to each other, like, we'd either be over each other's houses like every other day or whatever. It's just, you'd just be having that much fun. There's so much fun to be had in life. You have to stop all the garbage crap that's going on and just realize we're all literally just humans that have to live on this planet all together. We need to stop being crappy to each other, and we just need to be happy. Pick up a hobby. You know what I mean? Pick up a hobby. Have fun. Have fun with life. I don't think your chat on your screen is in order. What's going on? It says I'm on live chat. Am I messing something up? Right. Solder from Radio Shack. Right. That's actually Radio Shack solder right there. How did you know? Because of the sticker? The almost non-existent sticker? That is Radio Shack. Actually, here's another one. This, the sticker's gone off of this one. This was from Radio Shack. This is actually silver solder, specifically for electronics. It's the real thin stuff. Silver solder. That's what that is. Right. Thank you for that, Mets. Hit that thumbs up. Smash it if that's what you're into. Just don't smash it so hard that you break your device. You're still waiting for me to build an... Oh, dude, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be stinking awesome. Right, Riff. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? Live chat next to top chat and skip video feed forward. What? What am I doing? Right. Nerd Paradise, right. Right, if it's not in the drawer, it doesn't exist. Right, exactly. Like, even these, like, I don't know. I don't know why. Does anybody know what these are? They're not eyeballs. They're not eyeballs. Anybody have an idea what these are? I bet somebody out there does. Why am I holding on to these? Actually, I'm going to put them in the bin. Put everything just in the bin. Just throw it in there. YouTube playing up again? What, is something messed up? Is the chat really messed up? Toilet washers. Check it out. So what those are, They're technically not the washer, but they're the piece that holds the bolt in place so it doesn't sink down. So what you do is you pull it up using those washers, and it holds the bolt in place on the flange. That way, because if you didn't, you'd be relying on technically wax. If you still use a wax ring, you'd be relying on the wax to hold those. Well, actually, depending upon how you put it in. No, you wouldn't be depending on the wax, because the wax would be on the other side. You'd be dependent upon your floor to keep those bolts in place. So what that little washer does is it accordions obviously through the threads and keeps that bolt in an upright position. Why am I holding on to that? I probably have like a whole drawer of them somewhere. It's part of my essential, non-essential business. I just don't know what to do. I just want to talk to you guys. Forget cleaning. Kermit the Frog's eyes. Right. It's fine on your end? Right. Seat cover retainer? Yeah, right. You was thinking the same thing? You hate batteries? What batteries are dead? Elaine, you've got the money to not care. You got the money to not care. Like, why is this even here? I know why. Earl made me bring this out. I think it was upstairs, though. Was it upstairs that you had me do that? But Earl had me bring this out. He's like, will you stop relying on your damn blind eyes? Just get out your damn thing, your square edge, and let's see where your DR10 is. That's why this is here. So this actually should stay here. This is my gauge, my Empire gauge for my alignments. Like napkins. Why do I have napkins here? Why do I have this piece of paper here? Does anybody else also keep like every receipt? I have got, so for every vehicle that I have, every vehicle has a file folder that's supposedly labeled. They're not all labeled, though, because I got lazy. Every vehicle I have has a file folder for every single receipt and piece of paperwork that comes in for that vehicle. That is actually something that, some strange reason, that is probably the one thing that I am super detail organized on, is my receipts and the purchasing of parts, like whatever it was, the receipt that goes for that. Like I have titles and receipts and files for cars that I don't even own anymore. Now that's bad. But every car that I have has like a file folder of everything. So even if I buy, let's say I buy like a part on Amazon for one of my vehicles, I will print out the invoice and it goes in the file. For some reason, it's easier for me. This right here, this is easier for me. Piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. I can find it a lot easier than I can electronically. Electronically, I have no clue. I just can't do it. So like everything that I get, like this, I bought this. When did I buy this? Last year? This actually didn't make it in my file folder. So I'm a liar now. I'm a liar. DBXLE 2.0 is still ripping that galvanized. You know what? You know what I want to check? You know what I don't remember? Do you guys remember when I did the repair? I had the cracked hub and I literally glued it and screwed it. I want to check that. I want to check that right now. How about that? I actually want to check that right now. While you guys are right here, like I said, that transparency for the page, transparency for the channel. Let's see how well my glued and screwed hub is holding up. From all that bad driving that I did just the other day with that thing should be broken right now. I've got a nail, a galvanized nail for a pen, which Metz 100% agreed with that. Shear strength. Metz actually liked that repair. But let's clear off a spot here. UDR wheel. What am I going to do with this? Actually, you know what's funny? Now that I look at it, that wheel's actually not really looking all that healthy. Oh, that is what happened. Ah ha ha! I'm going to have to, if I'm going to reuse this wheel, I'm going to have to install a washer in the center. When I look at the thickness, yeah, whatever. Let's check that out. Front end of the DBXLE was felt a little sloppy, but it's obviously just wear of parts. Still drove mint, but new tires and wheels are coming for the DBXLE 2.0. Something that will hook up a little bit better. And yeah, that's a LiPo battery that's on my bench. It does not belong on my bench. It belongs in the Chernobyl bucket. These are all the parts for the UDR, the rear end. I can see why that thing costs money. Now that I took this all apart, and also this is what the bearing looks like when you pop those seals out. In case you didn't know. Well, you can't see it anyway because it won't focus. But I'm going to keep all this together. Look at that, huh? Should not have my iPad there. Whoa. Going down. And this is the grease that I use now for when I want a lubricity. This is the stuff that I use. When I want a low rolling resistance, this is the stuff that I use right here. So far, this stuff is working absolutely beautifully. Why am I holding on to this? Get yourself one of these too. These are pretty good. Hogue. Come on, focus on it. Get yourself one of these. You'll thank me later. Here's your part number. I know it says made in China, but whatever. Everything is nowadays. Almost everything, except for what I've got coming. There's something else that's coming that's not made in China. And I'm not saying that made in China is a bad thing, because it's not. Mostly. Well, somewhat. Batteries, get them out of your house. Put them outside in a metal box. Get a truck box. Get them out of your house and put them in a metal truck box outside. Separated. Get them out of your house. The last person that should be talking about that. All right. All right. I almost do the all right better than somebody I know now. I've got that all right fine-tuned. All right. Back again. Ooh, nice. Wait a minute. So I had actually, I messaged a local machine shop. I have done it in the past. Is your shop a shop, meaning local business, or is it out of your home? Either way, what I'm trying to figure out is I'd like to try to stop by tomorrow. Or I could take pictures of exactly what I've got. I can give you dimensions. Just tell me what kind of dimensions you want. Send. See, like even this. So even though this says EPX on it, this is the one that's for my DBXLE 2.0. But I wrote EPX on it. I gotta try something. Because I don't ever remember rebinding my DBXLE 2.0 to that radio. And I know the last time I ripped that EPX was with this radio. And I just took this out. And I don't remember rebinding. I'm probably like, again, batteries, LiPo batteries, get them out of your house and put them outside. All right. Look at this. Look at this bench. Wow. You can almost see stuff. Oh, no. Oh, I did exactly what I want to do. Yeah. Nice. Just lost every screw that was in that stupid container. Right. Now Vector has more room. Exactly. I can't believe I just did that. Every screw that was in that thing just popped out. Just went all over the place. What do you say? Whatever. And listen to that though. At least I'm picking it up. I'm not just leaving it there. I'm picking it up right away. I'm not that bad. Yes, I am. All right. All right. Right. Scruffy page. All right. I don't even know. Just rip it. Right. Dude, I'd love to do what did you call it? Did you call it slogans or something like that? What is it even called when you have stuff like that? I don't even know what it's called. But that's a great idea. Isn't that what Kevin Talbot does, doesn't he? Doesn't he have like a whole bunch of like shirts with like stuff on it and whatever? Certain things that he said. I know he's got like his game over or something like that. What else does he have? This is a good tripod too. This is an Evo tripod. It came with my gimbal. This thing is actually pretty solid. Good mount or tripod. You can almost see the HRB of my bench. Yeah, the trash bucket's so full, I can't even put anything else in it. Wow, look at that. Looks like a nice clean bench again. All right, what did I say I was going to throw in there? DBXLE 2.0. We're going to check and see how my redneck repair did. Right after I throw a little spray on there. Kind of clean up the table a little bit. A little simple green. Look at that, huh? Nice. This bench is looking pretty beat. Looks like I actually do stuff on it. Oh. See, I'll even almost pull a Earl. I'll use some of this on the bench to give it a nice little shine. Some Mother's Instant Detailer. Nice, let it soak in. Look at that shine, huh? The Vectors can now do donuts on this table. Look at that shine. That is nice. What happened to my bench? I know! You can actually see stuff. Time to get the buffer out. Oh my God. Time to get the headlight restorer out. Give it a nice Meguiar's buff and seal. All right. So this is my shouldn't like have to explain what this is. This is my DBXLE 2.0. And which hub is the broken one? All right. It's this one. unless it's that one and this one cracked. All right. So we're going to take the wheel off of this one right here just to give it a quick little check. Get your 6S fire bricks out of your house and put them outside. Stop leaving your LiPo batteries in the house. So we need a massive wrench for that, which I don't think I think it's actually in my truck. Man, it's a 24 millimeter, which I believe it's in my truck. It shouldn't be here. Highly doubt it's here. I'd be amazed if it was here. Is it here? Nope, I don't see it. Oh, excuse me. Toolbox it is. I don't think it's here. Nope. Nothing. All right. Now, people were saying, like, you've seen what my DBXLE has done, right? People have been saying that these wheels have been cracking the crap, but there are no cracks on mine. For mine to take out like the fire pit like it did, I don't have any cracks or anything on my wheels. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, this is the hub that broke, and it's still holding together. Wow. Are you kidding me? So this is the hub that is, like, say screwed and glued, but it's bolted and glued. Now you see there is a crack there, but I think that is superficial. I'm not exactly positive. You guys can actually see better than I can. Maybe it is opening up now, but it's still holding together. That's still holding together. A little bit of a crack. Yeah, maybe I should buy new hubs for it. Still did its job, man. I've been ripping this thing pretty good. Wish I could zoom in. It won't let me zoom in on it. Yeah, it looks like the bolt is holding, but it looks like the glue let go. Yeah. Looks like it is cracked now. Still not bad though, man. It did its job. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. Now the nail, the galvanized nail, is actually on the other side. That is actually, that's still holding, man. That's actually still holding. It actually isn't flexing. What am I talking about? Wait a minute, never mind. It's not flexing. The arm is flexing. That joint right there opens just a bit, but the part where the screw goes through obviously is holding together. Mint. Wow. That is actually pretty cool. Oh, looks like my boot disintegrated. So it looks like the boot actually came off. Yeah, the boot came off. But that was my fix anyway. That was the Amerimax gutter seal fix. So that can be pulled off because I have brand new ones now. Wherever they are. Any damn way. Can never find the drawer that has the parts in it when I'm looking for it. But I got new boots to go all the way around. And that's the only boot that got shredded from the pin coming out. But steering wise, so it looks like I've got some slop. All right, so I see where I've got some slop. So get you in here. So right here, I've got a good amount of slop. How did I do that? That's a good amount of slop. So I'm wondering if that should be a bearing. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. It does seem kind of sloppy though, doesn't it? Yeah, that does seem like it's rocking a little bit. Maybe I should take that apart, see what's going on there. Mario, what's going on, guy? It's only going to be, what, 5 screws? 5 screws to top, take this, or is it more than 5? 5 screws. 5 screws, take that off. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh my God. Well, that's a little loose. Holy crap. Wow. That wasn't even tight. That's tight. Oh my God, no. You don't even need tools. Wow. That was literally just, both of those were just sitting in there. Oh, no. Oh, I'm horrible. Oh, no, there goes my magnets. Nice little magnet there. Wow, that was bad. These screws should be fine. Oh my goodness. Yep. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Oh my God. Looks like that slipped a little bit. I don't know. Oh my God. So, yeah. It's the screws on the bottom. Oh my God. Yeah, that's no good. Yep. Well, I clean it while I'm here. Holy smokes. That's terrible. That's so bad. I'm not even going to look anymore. I already know there's issues. I'm going to just take this boot. We're going to push that boot all the way up top where it should be. Just like that. We'll just look the other way. That's what I'll do. It's the actual shaft. So the shaft is loose. That's why my steering was kind of crap. Well, not crap. That's why the front end was loose. Both towers are loose. Dang. Holy smokes. All right. Well, that's not that bad. Kind of clean and stuff. It looks like the yeah, got some slop in this arm here. This one must be the new side. Yes. So this is the side that I replaced. Yeah, that's the side I replaced. This is the original side. That's why this side is a little bit more slop. But yeah, these posts, those posts are loose. Holy crap. Riff Raff, you funny guy. Be careful. Careful, Riff to the Raff. Be careful. You don't want Metz to boot you. Metz has got a habit of booting people. All right. All right. Go like that. Go like that. All right, so I guess my steering issues really aren't that bad then. If that's all it was, if it's literally just that right there, I can put this brace right back on now. What if I clean it up first? Why not? So I guess there is a method to Earl's madness. Yeah. He's right. God damn it. Not again. That's plastic. So now these probably should put on a little dab of Loctite on these things. Just because these already being loose. If I just put a little thing of Loctite on there. Oh! I'm going to have to grab the other side because the shaft is spinning. So that means I'm going to be pulling the screws out of that backside too. So let's back you off. I'm going to tip it up. This way. Close. Oh, I can't close the lid. See, that's when the lid is a pain in the neck. All right. Just like that. So it's that screw and that screw. Both of those are loose. So what I'm hoping is this should just buzz right out. No, it's not going to buzz out. Damn it. Nope. All right. Well, now I need my other. Where is it? It's over here. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. So we'll grab this one first. This top one. Give it a little tweak. That's better. Oh, that's nice, huh? Wow, magically I'll have better steering now. Or at least I won't have wobble wheels. Come on. You know what? I'm telling you. Don't buy these drivers right here. They're pieces of crap. Ah, my God. These things are junk. I thought they were good. But what it is the set screw's not long enough. So because the set screw's not long enough, it doesn't have enough holding power on that piece right there on the flat. Yeah, it strips right out right away. Piece of junk. Here, these ones, right? Here they are. Don't buy them. Right there. Don't buy them. Pieces of crap. Now I got to use a stupid L wrench. All right. Wow, that's That's kind of interesting. Let's see, is there still wobble? All the wobble's gone. that's what I expect. The right side is obviously tighter than this side, and I'm also noticing another loose bolt. Holy crap. Every once in a while, check your bolts. So the bolt that's right there, that's loose too. Today on I Ain't Got No Time for Maintenance Garage, I ain't got no time for that. That's loose too. Check it out. See that? See that wiggling? And you probably can't see it because the damn camera's moving. See how that's loose? Today, on I Ain't Got No Time for That Garage, I ain't got no time for that garage. And where is my driver? 1, 2. It's not that one. All right. Terrible. Ridiculous. Do as I say, not as I do. That's a little better. Give it a nice little crank from underneath here. There we go. Let's see what else is loose. Oh, isn't that amazing, huh? Kind of tightened things up. Should check the other side too. See what the other side looks like. Or feel what the other side looks like. Oh, we got some swimmers outside. Flipping that side's tight. That side's tight because that's the side that I took off. This side is loose because I never took off this side. That's what I'm going with. I never took this side off, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I took this side off. Maybe that's why it's loose. That's why that side is tight, because I did it. I'll go with that. Maybe I should check like some other stuff. The back is fine. That steering is way better now. Yeah. Man. All right. Well, there we go. So there you go. On this episode of Don't Do What I Do Garage, we saw that there was a serious lack of maintenance on the DBXLE 2.0, which was giving me some... Why is that so loose? What's going on here? Which was giving me some sloppiness that I had noticed while driving it, which was why I had done a couple of pauses. A couple of times you saw, if you saw the video, I had noticed while it was driving, whether if it was in the air, it might have been unloaded in the air when I noticed it, I think. I think that's when I noticed it, unloaded in the air. That definitely, that left side, I was getting a lot of wobble. And then when I pegged the right side, I brought it in just to give it a check, because I think I was surprised based upon what my eyes saw pretty quick, where that thing just, all 32 pounds of it, or let's say 31 pounds, because you can't count that one corner. All 31 pounds slammed onto that front right wheel. So kind of brought it around and gave it a check. I thought something was funky, but it wasn't. Everything was fine. So you could see, obviously, that screw on that side, on that left side, which is a side I don't believe that I took apart, which is no big deal. I'm not, again, can't fault nothing. Who do you fault? This guy right here. Any of my, well, not any of my breakages, some of my breakages are lack of maintenance. The UDR probably wouldn't have had that catastrophic failure, probably wouldn't have, if I had properly maintained the rear end of that vehicle after submerging it. So live and learn. Not live and learn me, live and learn you. Maintenance of vehicles. You drown them underwater just like a real car. You drown something underwater. Stuff has vents. Rear ends sometimes have vents. Transmissions have vents. Things have vents in them. Normally, if you submerge something underwater, there's a high probability that you've got to change out the fluid. And changing out the fluid, like cleaning something like that out, it's minimal. What it is it's your time. We all know this. And I think that's where I'm kind of neglectful, because coulda, woulda, shoulda. If I took the time to maintenance, to after I submerge that rear end, to pull it apart, it's just in my mind, like that little meme is, I ain't got no time for that. I do, but I don't. I just want to move on to the next car, rip the next car. And whenever something breaks, just fix it. I'd probably save a couple of bucks, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's I just enjoy. I enjoy beating the crap out of this stuff and fixing it. I think that's what it is. I'll go with that. I don't want to hear no excuses on your guys' end that's why, though, because that's not the right way to do it. It's not the right way to do it. I'm doing it the wrong way. Is that what I say? Do as I say, not as I do. Something like that. It's a bad saying. It's a saying you're not supposed to use. Anyways. Oh! I almost forgot. I wanted to try that out. EPX. Will the EPX sync up to that remote, even though right now it's synced up to the DBX LE 2.0? Let's check it out. I know I'm just dragging you all around. You already know this car. We already know it's all synced up to this, but I'll just do it just in case somebody's on here and you don't believe me. I'll take those two batteries that I definitely have outside the house. I'll bring them in, and I'm just going to plug in the batteries real quick. I just went outside. I got these batteries from outside of my truck box that I have out back. Nice and safe. So I'm just going to plug it in. It shouldn't take off. These batteries are pretty much dead. Transmitter on first. Obviously, that's what you do. Power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 6. I mean, 6. All right. So, yeah, there we go. Steering, like Earl does. So obviously, you know that this is all set up for a particular vehicle. So switch it off. No smoke and mirrors. I'll leave that remote right there. I'll definitely unplug these batteries, and I will most definitely now bring them outside where they belong. Yeah, right. Grab my EPX. And I'm probably wrong. I probably did redo this. I just don't remember. That's how good my memory is. So we'll take the EPX. No smoke and mirrors. That remote is still there. Nothing's happened. We'll pull the pins. And this actually will kind of bum me out because that means I would have taken a vehicle that I would have had to rebind, which wouldn't have been a big deal. It's easy to do, but oh my God, my battery's still in here. Yes, the battery's still in here. Now, here's the only thing though. Where's my adapter? It takes a special adapter that I made, which I found the other day, and I think I lost it. Crap! Where's the adapter? I made an adapter for this thing, and I saw it. Here it is. Wasn't too far. So this is the adapter I made. All it was just because the battery packs that fit this already have a Dean's in it, and I'm just leaving it alone because for this particular car, it actually never gets unplugged. I usually have issues with these, but it seems to be these in conjunction with the Traxxas plugs, but this is obviously an XT60. So, just in case this vehicle decides to take off at 67 miles per hour, this thing's awesome. Just in case this thing decides to take off at 67 miles per hour, we'll leave it on a tire. We'll put in our little adapter thing here. We'll plug it in. Hopefully it's off. Hey. Turn on the remote. It probably isn't going to sync. I probably just don't remember. Let's see if it does. Are you kidding me? No stinking way. Okay. Oh, no throttle though. Why not? Oh. I don't know what that was. What the heck was that? All right, let's try this again. Turn it on. Turn that on. What was that? The ESC looks like it is asking for... It looks like it's asking to be set up. But steering-wise, we're here. Throttle-wise, we aren't. So, because I don't want this thing to take off, why did it like... All right, well, whatever. Isn't that funky? So, throttle is not synced up, but steering is. Okay, well, I don't know. All it'll take is a quick rebind, but I'm not ready to rip this thing anyway, so I'm not going to waste my time. But that is funny, though, huh? It is funny that the steering is fine. It's just obviously the, and I know I messed around with this, too. AVC is all the way off, right? Yeah. So what was that? What? No stinking way. Wow. Okay, never mind. I was right. The stinking thing is synced up to 2 receivers. This isn't usually how I have this battery pack going, by the way. Usually the wire goes the other way. Yeah. That's actually pretty cool. But look at those tires, man. Watch those things. Just take this battery and flip it the other way. How do I usually have this going? This way? I think I usually have it going this way. Yeah. So we'll unplug that. Bring it through this way. For some reason, I was thinking that it wasn't on two receivers. I don't know what's going on here. How did I have this? Honestly, can't remember how I have this battery pack in here. Do I have the wires going this way? Yeah, that must be the way I had it like that. That seems to make sense. It's a little ripper. It moves. The only thing I don't like is the unbalancedness of these wheels. Yeah, this thing rips. All right, cool. Let's take this battery and definitely put this outside in a metal box. All right. So there we go. EPX. The EPX rips it. The EPX rips it nice. What'd you think? I think it moves. It's a nice little ripper. As a matter of fact, I think I just got a message that I think I need to check. Yes, I did. Just answering a thing, an email. Anyways, so what'd you guys think of that EPX? Just out of curiosity. Now that you know my attention has been swayed. Leg is killing me. How do I turn this? Can I do that? Yeah, I think I can. What'd you guys, if anybody's here, what do you guys think about that EPX? Just out of curiosity. Because that little micro 110 scale ripper is fast. Anybody, anyone, Bueller. Where's my chair? If I bring this down a level now, how's that? The only thing, I wish I had another body, but I also have plans for this body in its current configuration. But as far as like a little road ripper, you know, the semi truck, the thing is amazing. I think it's a pretty quick little rocket. Nice power. Sounds nice, dude. How smooth of a surface does it need? In order to maintain ground contact at 67 miles per hour, it still maintains ground contact. Its biggest issue is this. So this comes off, this piece. So this whole cab part comes off to reveal an almost aerodynamic. I mean, look at how bad the wheels have ballooned and shredded the inside of the body. I should fix those. Oh, I didn't realize it actually rubbed through on the back. That's all right though. It needs downforce. Now, when I got to that 67 miles per hour, granted, it's a little 110 small little ripper, okay? So 67 miles per hour isn't bad with a body that fights the wind. Because, I mean, that is literally like, that's a brick. It's a brick trying to push through 67 miles an hour. Now, the surface that I was on was not even a straight surface, and anything past 67, it wasn't flipping. What it was doing, it was point blank just losing ground contact. And that's also because I am running a touring style tire. I mean, these are actually really nice tires, but this is just a stock configuration tire. Now, some of you guys already know, I don't know where my wheel is right now. I think it's upstairs. Some of you guys already know that I set up crawler wheels. So, yeah. It's going to be, in my mind, this is something that I never would do to a real car in real life. It's just not me. I'm not that type of person. I can appreciate those cars to an extent. Some of them are a little crazy. But I'm going for a different look. And this thing should be pretty damn planted. It should be pretty damn planted. And you'll understand why I'm doing what I'm doing to this. That right there. You'll understand why I'm doing that to this. Okay? When you see another thing that's coming to the channel. So I've got little tidbits of things happening. It's not like the Earl Moorhead show here. We ain't got no thousands of dollars. We don't have like an RC superstore like within our own home. I gotta wait for parts to come in. Where Earl just turns around and goes, "Oh, I need that." It's from I think one of his videos. He was literally like something about I had to check my stock or something like that, and it was funny because I pictured Earl just like walking down his hallway, and the hallways in his house are literally just pegboards of parts. That's what he's got. So Earl's hallways in his house, if you've ever seen the inside of his house, his hallways are just pegboards with just parts, just all along the walls. He's got all the parts that he needs. He very rarely needs to order anything because he's already got it. Can't have the EPX still. Oh, nice. Right. Might as well break that one too. Can't have the EPX still running. Go rip it. Show it who's boss. Right. It goes fast, man. I've seen YouTube videos where they are yeah, they are damn rockets. Drag EPX. You got it. You point blank. Oh, you point blank got it. I'm going drag nuts. I am. I'm going drag crazy. That car, after I saw it go 67 and realized through slowing the footage down what was happening, I realized that it does not have enough downforce, and it needs it. It needs it so that thing can stay planted and still. I could not get full trigger. And even when I was getting full trigger, I know for 100% fact that I was breaking traction. Like when I was getting to that, like, how do I explain it? It was right before. It was full squeeze. Because I know what this remote feels like full squeeze. And it was right before I got to full squeeze on that trigger. And that's when it would just lift and it would literally just slide. So what I feel was happening was because this is not designed to go fast. I mean, it's designed to move, but not for speed. But you take this cab off and it's got a heck of a lot more aerodynamics underneath here than you think it does. It's going to look weird because it just don't look right, but I still have things that I might do to change that as well. So, and it's all just right now, ripping it within its own platform, take off the cab, see if I can break that 67. We should get enough downforce to break 67. Earl's Hobby Shop. It is Earl's Hobby Shop, dude. It really is. We do it up right. I will. Put a sprint car wing on it. Man, you know you've seen some of those semi trucks with the good size wings on them. There was actually, did you guys check out the this ain't no conspiracy theories. Kyosho just announced a new it's one of those micro cars, but the body of that micro car is fantastic looking. Let me see where we're looking here. I thought I shared it too. It's Kyosho. It's the mini Z line. So Kyosho just did announce this one. That right there, the AMG. Now, if I could have that body, on this truck, wow. Now that would be sweet. Check that out. Now this is a mini Z, but could you imagine that? Look at that thing. Earl, you've got to be like Earl. I bet you wish that was like your real car. Forget the Beamers, throw the Beamers in the trash, and just that. That thing is one sharp looking car for a Mercedes. But that's what Kyosho is. Well, I mean, what's funny too is look at the car next to the remote. The mini Z's are definitely cool, but I just yeah, I can't own one. I'd break it. RC Rorschach, what's going on, man? It can happen fine, but wouldn't it look mint though, man? It would look mint. 1-800 Earl's RC, right? Oh my god. All right, Flying Fortress. We'll see you later, man. Sorry I didn't. Right. I'm out of here. Me and your debit card spent $200 on the DR10 tonight. Oh no. Well, that's good though. That must mean you got some good stuff. Yeah, that little AMG is actually, that thing is pretty sweet looking, but yeah. EPX, man, the thing really is a stinking rocket. It is definitely a slick looking vehicle. Anyway. James, George, we'll see you later, man. You probably already took off. Flying Fortress, Grand National Body, Proline tires, and chrome wheels. Nice. What do you have for a body that can streamline the EPX? I actually have a body coming. It'll more lay it down a little bit. I already have on hand the body conversion kit too, because obviously this has that, which I like. I actually like the way this body goes on. Actually, it would almost look like horns coming through. Yeah, I don't know. What time is it? Stream has been going on for almost 3 hours. Holy smokes. Wow, it's almost midnight. So that means it's almost like 9 o'clock for some of you people. I'm just going back in the chat here, seeing what was missed. Doesn't look like anything was missed. Because I try to like hit all the RCI garage ones. Oh, right. Earl, the plastic welder. Right. $12 a.m. over where you were, right? 12 a.m. where you are. My eyes are starting to burn again. Ooh, Bob Wells. Bob Wells, what's the wheelbase of that Viper body? Dude. Is it a wide body? Like, would it fit my EPX? Because my wheelbase, I don't even know what the wheelbase of my EPX is. I don't even have a tape measure. Where did you get that? Where did you get that Viper body? Actually, I should just type in. RC Viper Lexan body. Oh, there we go. Delta Plastic, is that who did it? Delta Plastics, right. Ritter, I've got it right there. Thank you, man. I do like the Viper. That paint job doesn't look all that good, though. That's not a very good paint job. So here's a Dodge Viper, 190 millimeter. And this is by Nova Hobby, which that might be just the company that's selling it. Dodge Viper, 190 millimeter. RC Racing Car Transparent Clear Strong Body Shell. $31. Oh, wait a minute. Wheelbase is $255. What'd you say that yours was? $205? I gotta get tape measure and measure. Well, actually, I don't have my box. I wonder what the wheelbase of the EPX is. What is the wheelbase of the Hebao EPX? Yeah, right. Like it was gonna understand what I just said. Ah, my eyes. The wheelbase of the EPX is 262. So between that and what did I say? That fly is ticking me off. What did I say that was 262? And then that Viper body. At least this Viper body that I was looking at. So Hebao is 262. And this Viper body is 255. I don't know, center line for center line, it might look a little funny. Oh, the Viper body that you're looking at is 205? Yeah, the wheelbase for this one is 255 versus what? 262, I think. Specifications. 255. This is, what is this one though? I don't know who the, is this actually the manufacturer? Yeah. Well, it says Nova Hobby. It's that one right there. It's not too shabby. You know what else I would like? There's one other car that I've had an affinity for quite a while. And I feel like I almost guarantee this body would never be available. And then again, maybe I'm wrong. Because there it is, I think. Is that really it? Nah, wrong scale. This would probably be... Yeah, I'll give you a rear shot. So if there was a body that I potentially would love to have on this EPX, it would be that right there. You should know what that is just by looking at that AZZ end. That body right there. That's just one of the other bodies that I would like to have. Looks like HPI's got one too. Not the same, but GT40. It would be nice at some point to own a GT40. Right, Bob Wells, GT40. You got it. Earl Moorhead, of course. Yeah, I knew you would have it. You probably already have a GT40, like for real. Actually, Earl, have you ever driven a GT40? How about that? You know what's funny is I would be surprised if you actually did drive one. Right, the new body. That is awesome, Earl. Are you kidding me? That is stinking awesome. You drive them at work every day. Right. Right. It depends upon what movie it is, right? That's crazy. And I'm going to kill that fly. It is really buzzing my head now. Where's my ruler? I'm going to slap that thing right out of the sky. Where did my ruler go? Fly, you up. You're going to be dead. So I'm going to slap you right out of the sky. Oh, I'll probably break something too. Yeah, see, now he's not coming around because he knows. All right. All right. Well, we are literally coming up on 3 hours of a live stream. We got about another 4.5 minutes to go. Oh, you totaled the GT40 by mistake? Oh my God. That's it. I don't want to know you anymore. See, as soon as I grab the ruler to smack the fly out of the sky, it's gone. 2:56, we got the countdown. Another couple minutes to go. Right at 3 hours for a live stream, I'm just going to dump it out. But what do we do today? What do we do on this live stream? Oh, I cleaned my bench. I complained. What else did I do? Found out lack of maintenance on all of my vehicles is the issue. Even the EPX, which I got to take that thing apart. I got to lube up those diffs. What else do we do? Oh, we found out that my EPX and the thing there, the DBXLE 2.0, are linked up to the one remote, which they're bound up. They're bound up to the single remote. And while this remote does have the module in it, I don't do anything with the module. I feel like the module was a mistake for me because I could not find anywhere to add more than one model to this radio, which didn't make any sense to me. I don't know if that module goes in another radio or what, but we've got plans for the EPX. We've got 7 cars that need to be fixed. 7 cars need to be fixed. We got a surprise for the channel tomorrow. We got a surprise for the channel coming in about a week. We got a surprise coming for the channel, I think the beginning of next week. So I think that the stuff that I've got coming, I got a package being delivered. I think it's towards the end of this week coming up. The beginning of this week is a little thing for the channel. And then tomorrow's a thing for the channel. So got a couple things. Got a couple things rolling. I just got to do a big parts order now. A big broken parts order. So it is what it is. Don't do it. Make sure you take your LiPo batteries that are sitting right there in my house. Make sure you put them outside your house. Get yourself a metal truck box. Just put them outside. It's the safest thing to do. Don't have little pockets of Chernobyl all around your basement, because heat rises, right? Fire goes up. So, yeah, I don't know. Just be careful out there. Like one of the things I always talk about. I always say, just get out there and rip it. Because point blank, that is what you should do. If you're not into the hobby, I know that whoever's, on here right now, you are into the hobby. Chainsaw! Guy, what's going on? Right, dude, you're literally catching the last minute. I just saw your name pop up. I'm like, Chainsaw, what's up, man? Right. Earl, you always have big orders showing up to your house. What do you mean just today? Today a big order showed up in my house. No, it's every day a damn big order shows up at your house. What are you talking about? Today. You know the song? What is it? Money? What's that? Pink Floyd? That's Earl's theme song. All you hear is that cash register going. That's you know what? Earl, if I could find the ringtone, that's my ringtone for you. The Money song there from Pink Floyd. Money! And do the cash register sound. That would be your ringtone. Oh my God. All right. So today on RC Guy Garage Shop Talk and Wrench, we basically just did a little bit of cleaning of the shop. We made some room for that thing right there. Realized that my maintenance is hella bad, and just don't do it. Maintain your vehicles. I think I talk about it. I think I talk about it all the time. Talk about always wear your gloves, wear your eye protection. If you got to wear a mask, this stuff right here, where is it? This stuff. This in here is very caustic. And foolishly, no idea why, when I opened it, I went like that. And I'll tell you, it instantly cleared my sinuses like that. I mean, I had a little bit of a stuffy nose. I did not have a stuffy nose after the fact, and man, it was a nice burn. So don't go breathing solvents. Don't go stupid stuff like that. Wear your gloves, eye protection, ear protection when you need it. Yeah, take your LiPo batteries, leave them outside your house. Get a truck box off of Craigslist or Marketplace or whatever. You can usually find them pretty cheap. I have actually found them several times for like $25. You don't even need like the crazy, you don't need like, polished diamond plate. They look nice, but that'll also get stolen. But just get yourself a metal truck box. Keep it outside. Chain it to something. I don't know. Put some bricks in it so it's easy or it's hard for somebody to walk away with. But who the hell's going to walk away from it? If it looks like a piece of crap, nobody's going to want it anyway. And you only paid $20 for it on the marketplace. So it's just good for safety. I really don't agree with the ammo boxes, because what I'm realizing is that initially I did think the ammo boxes were good, but with the ammo boxes, what I'm finding is that people are stacking like 4, 5, 6 batteries in one ammo box. And if you get one battery, it doesn't even have to be a battery that has an issue. If you get one battery that just decides to go, it's going to take all the other batteries with it. So that's why I think the truck box scenario is better. It's got a lid. You can keep the batteries kind of semi-separate. If you're smart enough, you'll take and put metal dividers. You'll just do things maybe a little bit differently. It's not going to prevent a catastrophic meltdown, because who knows? Maybe you've got some crazy 6S pack that just decides to just go nuts and take out all your other batteries. Just try to keep like some spacing. Use those LiPo sacks. Just what am I talking about? I don't even do it myself, but just do it. Just do it. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do, to wear gloves, especially when it comes to solvents. Really. Like, why do you think California has all those crazy, what is it, Proposition 65, whatever the heck it is? I think it's on like every single product that's in California is Proposition 65. I have no idea what it is. All I know is that it's bad. So, all right, I'm out of here. You guys should get out of here too. If it's like past midnight, go to sleep. If it's 9 o'clock, like where, Earl, go bug Tony and tell Tony to jump on live. Or who else is live right now? I have no idea. Anyways, all right, everybody. We got Earl Moorhead here, Riff to the Raft, Bob Wells. We got Arlen Proulet. I'm probably saying your name wrong. Sergeant J, what's going on, guy? I'm literally ending it. Gucci Skunk, you haven't been here for a while. Who else we got? Shade Tree RC. Kurtz RC. Hector Santos. Chainsaw. Stopped in for a bit. What else we got here? Going back. I said Riff. I think that's it. We got like 27 people here. I don't know what the highest amount was, but I think it was like 30. I think I saw like 34 people or something like that. It's pretty good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's here. Ritter Frederick. Shelby Cobra. Right. 200 millimeter category. All right. I'm out. That stinking flies around my head now. 42. Wow. Dude, how do you know that? I don't see anything. It actually says there's 37 people here. No, wait a minute. No, 38 thumbs up. 28 people. So somebody just popped on right now. What are you, out of your mind? I'm out of here. Chuck G, that was you. Chuck G, you just turned it into 28. I think. Maybe you were sitting here. You were being stealth. All right. COVID and coffee tomorrow morning. What do you think? I think it's a good idea. So anyways, thanks for coming to this episode from RC Guy Garage, Shop Talk and Wrench. I forget what I called it. What did I even call it? How do I even figure out what I called this Shop Talk and Wrench? Clean my bench? I don't know. Something like that. All right, I'm out. See you guys later, tomorrow, whatever. Thank you for coming to this live stream. I'm going to end the live stream right now. Something like that. I'm going to kill that fly. I'm definitely going to kill it. Am I going to kill it? Yeah, I'm going to kill it.